It's time to make some more sourdough. People are starting to request loaves, so I guess I better get in gear. My dad wants a cheddar jalapeno loaf, and his friend wants a wheat loaf. So let's get going. I have my bowl here. I've got my little scale. I'm gonna get a bigger one. I know I'm gonna get a big one. I have my dough whisk. Everything that I have that I'm using is in my Amazon storefront, so you can go check that out. The link is in my bio. You can go find that. And the star of the show is my Dolina. I fed her this morning at 7 o'clock, and you can see, look. Yep. You see her? Yep. Okay. So I have my recipe right here on my other phone, and I have it on my scale. Let's go ahead and test it out. So it's the 0. So I'm going to start with 390 grams of water. I've got this water here. I don't have one of those fancy things that everybody else has, the sourdough girls. Maybe one day, but for right now I'm used to it. So 390. I'm actually at 394, but that's okay. I need 95 grams of starter. So let's see if I can do this without making a big mess of doing too much. Let's tear this out. I almost made a boo-boo. Let's tear this out. Okay, we're going to do 95 grams of Dolina. Okay, we at 94.2, and this is a little bit on my dough whisk, so we're going to leave it there. As you can see, it's floating, so she's good. Let's go ahead and whisk her up really, really good before I add my flour and my salt. I know in the very beginning, if y'all go back to some of my beginning videos where I said I wasn't going to be technical about this, that I was just going to be doing it, I was wrong. It's okay though. I'm doing a little extra stuff. I'm weighing and I'm getting my grams together because it helps with my loaves. It makes my loaves look better. So it makes pretty good. Looking pretty. I'm going to put her back on the scale. Air it out. And I need 530 grams of bread flour. This is the bread flour that I use from Walmart, the Walmart brand. It's been working just fine with me. So this is what I'm sticking with. 530. So that's 530. Let's tear that out because I want to go ahead and add the salt in there too. And I need 10 grams of salt. So we're going to put, this is sea salt, regular sea salt. We're going to put 10 grams to it, but to do it. Ain't nothing to it, but to do it. Can y'all tell I watch Martin? I still watch Martin. I got my kids watching Martin. It's still a good show. It's forever going to be a good show. Now this dough whisk makes stirring this a whole lot easier. It's another thing that is, where is it at? It's right here. It's in my Amazon storefront. It helps to scrape down the sides and get all of the excess dough off the sides. This is how she's looking. I'm going to cover her up for an hour. It's 12:24. Let her sit, and I'm going to get started on the wheat loaf. Okay, let's start this first set of stretching pose. So my hands have been washed and they're wet. Well, one of them is. And this first one, I'm going to do stretch and fold. But after this, I think I'm going to go into coil folds because I like coil folds a lot better. So I'm just picking it up, pulling it over. Picking it up, pulling it over. Already getting a little strong. My second set, hands washed and wet. I'm going to do coil folds. And coil folds, you just grab it from the side and you pull it up. Let it release from the bowl. Fold it over. Turn it. Do the same thing again. Do a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. A little shimmy. Look a little. Anyway, do a little. This is how my dough is looking. It's nice and shiny. And another 30 minutes, And last set of coil folds before we do the bulk fermentation. You see, it's still some few more surface
Girl,
bubbles
what?
have come up. My mouth will work right. Surface bubbles. Okay, let's do this last coil fold, and then okay, looking good, girl. You look real good. Turn. It is 3:08. So I have learned that watching the clock is not always the best thing to do when it comes to bulk fermentation. It helps, but the main thing to do is to watch the dough. Watch to see what the dough does. If the dough rises, if you notice the rise and it's a little bit more surface bubbles, and around the side when you pick it up, there'll be bubbles underneath there. And if it's jiggly, whenever you get ready to turn it out and add your inclusions or whatever you want to do, the best thing to do is to watch your dough. Learn your dough, watch your dough, pay attention to the time also, but watch your dough. Okay? Bulk fermentation anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, and then I will be back when it's time to add my jalapenos and my cheddar cheese. It's nice and jiggly. Nice and jiggly. So let's put down some flour on my hands. It's over here. And let's see if we can turn this out. Let's see if it'll come out on its own or if I gotta do some work. Okay, there we go. Came out pretty clean. And look, put some flour back here. And we're gonna spread it out. Let's stretch you out. It's so light. I think she was on the verge of maybe over fermenting. But I think I might have caught her just in time. So okay, so I think this looks good. So let's start with some cheese. Now this I grated. This is cheddar cheese. I grated it and put it in the freezer. These are the jalapenos. So I'm gonna start putting some jalapenos on there. Line them up so it'll be some in every bite, not just pieces here and there, you know. Got me some Italian seasoning. So let's get back to folding. Fold it. This time I'm gonna put some of the Italian seasoning on the bread so it's cooked into the bread and kind of push it in some. Some more cheese. More jalapenos. I wonder how hard it's gonna be to roll because this is gonna be loaded. Okay. Now let's pull the other side over and pinch the ends. See if I can pinch the ends and the rest of the jalapenos. So now the task is trying to roll this bad boy up. Okay, so let's take it and cross it over like that, kind of like an envelope. Got to be gentle with it. Grab the sides and pull the sides in. Roll. One is already trying to pop out. Oh, this bad boy is beefy. Get back in there. Okay. Okay, now I am not going to pre-shape this. It's already trying to come out. I'm not going to pre-shape this and let it sit. I am going to let me put a little bit of flour right there where it's trying to come loose to kind of stop it. I learned that putting a little flour on it will stop it from tearing a little bit from wherever it's trying to tear. I'm not gonna do too much push and pulls on this because I don't want it to explode all over the place. See how it's starting to break out. Get your life together and cut that out. I'm gonna put a little bit. But that flour did stop it from exploding even more. So I got my balance in here. I am going to get a little bit more flour and flour my Banneton really good. Oh, and this is not one of those dusters for sourdough, a flour duster. This is a tea infuser, and it's working the same way, so I'm gonna keep using it. Okay, now I have my scraper. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this now. Let's see if I can get this on in here. All right, it got in there. It got some pieces trying to come loose, but it's in there. It's tight, baby. Let me go get a shower cap to put on top of it. I love these in my Amazon storefront. Cover this up, and it's gonna go in the fridge overnight. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and bake, and I'll come back and let you guys see how it looks after it's done. Okay? This is the jalapeno cheddar. Oh, that's too hot. Okay, here is the jalapeno cheddar. I gave it an ear on the side. Look at all that cheddar. And I gave my daddy a heart because this is the one for my daddy. So he has a heart. And it's a little something over here on the side. Nothing too much, nothing too much.